I run my office the way I want to be treated, the way I want my family to be treated, and the way that the Blue Books are written, it allows us to do this and to be true, authentic people.
The most important value in any Pinnacle office has to be love. It has to be love and service, because love is the turbo that makes this machine go.
When you put yourself second and them first, that's when you're doing it right. The connection begins right there.
Well, consultation is where you first connect with the patient. It's where you let them know that they're in the right place, that you can help them, you form that bond, that connection, and you should be leaving that consultation with certainty that you can help them, and the patient will be certain that they're in the right place.
I really think Pinnacle does a good job in describing a simple way to perform an exam to where you can see a higher number of patients but not have any drop off in the quality of care that you're providing, and feel comfortable about the services that you're providing.
The report of findings is essentially relaying a message. It's relaying the message to the patient that you know what's wrong, what needs to be done, how long it will take, and that you're answering any questions that they may have before you get started. The report of findings is one of the core and key elements to a successful Pinnacle office. If you waver on the certainty behind what it is that you're doing, patients won't ever know that they're in the right place. And so it's connection through information, and that's how great offices are run.
The perfect daily visit is easy. It's smooth, it's effortless, it's totally present, no distractions. It's just easy.
It looks like face straight down. You're seeing healing happen in that patient before it ever happens. Your focus and your laser-like focus is directly related to the areas you're going to treat. That's your purpose, is to get sick people well. Then the patient is going to be feeling better, and you're going to see them hop off the table. And as they hop off the table, you instinctively know that they're feeling better. And then when they come up, they're going to refer, because they know that you've created an opportunity, not just to feel better, but you've created an opportunity for growth. And it takes longer to describe this perfect visit than it actually takes to do it. So if that kind of gives you a spine tingler, that's a good thing.
All right, the Pinnacle chiropractic system provides a unique procedure that lets your patients know that, hey, this is the right place for me. We preach service, efficiency, and referrals. We teach high volume with low overhead, and it focuses on patient results. Nothing matters if we don't get results, right? The doctor and staff are rewarded with patients, time, and money. We all want to help as many people as we can, right? We all want to make money to support our families, and we all want time off. Well, that generally doesn't equate in business. Normally, if you want to make more money, you have to work more hours, right? It's the hourly system. 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week, 60 hours a week, you make more money. This is flipped on its head. It's completely different. You have a reward system, which we'll go through in a little bit, but the more people you help, the more efficient you become, the more time off you get, and the more money you make, okay? Doesn't make sense right now, but you'll see.
Key referral practices truly want to help sick people get well, and how they do that is they have to relate to the patients. So this consultation and examination, there's a bunch of procedures within it, right? And that's important, but the connection that you get with the patient makes the difference. So having whatever you would judge as a good consultation, a good examination, or what you would judge as a great consultation and a great examination, The only difference is a connection that you have with the patient. In building a referral practice, this is absolutely paramount. Because why would they want to send someone to you versus anybody else? It's because of the connection that they have with you. The plan to get there is the Pinnacle system. You know, what Mud had just covered and what Justin will cover and what I am covering, these are the basic fundamental aspects of the Pinnacle system. There's so much more to it when it comes to overhead structure, layout, things like that. There's a lot of things that need to be considered, but these are, I would call this is the glue that bonds it all together. These three classes are the glue that bond them all together. So I know we have a lot of students here and newer practitioners, and I hope that you learned a lot from this last class, because I remember it was a little overwhelming when I first went to that class because they're talking a bunch of numbers and statistics and I didn't understand it. All I knew was I just wanted to help people get well and make money. That's really all I knew. My chiropractor was he was an amazing chiropractor, and I just knew that I wanted to do what he did. That's it. But very important that you set it up right. Unfortunately, I listened to that. And that's the same material, actually, the majority of it's exactly the same material that I went through 26 plus years ago. The majority of it has not changed, and it won't change. And the majority of the consultation and exam, and the majority of the report won't change. Because it's been proven millions and millions of visits how well it works.
Patients getting well is truly the result of very fluid, very specific communication, and that's what really starts on day 2. They need to know how often to be there, what the expectations are, what they should expect along the way, and when we can help them visualize that process, they heal quicker, they heal faster, and those results are what we're after, because without those results, we can't function in a referral practice. When we fail communicating those 4 things, the relationship fails every time. If they don't know what's wrong, what needs to be done, how long it's going to take, they don't know what to expect, they fall off care, they don't show up as often, they don't know the expectations, our results fail them. Right? Like that's the basis of what we do. If you have done your job well in the consultation and the exam, just like Dr. Farley went through, this piece is so easy because you've given them a 5-star world-class experience in your office on the very first day. And I'm telling you, they already know whether they're going to accept care or not when they have left on the first day. There are 3 key elements to the daily visit that patients need to know. There are 3 questions that must be answered every single day that patient is in your office, most of them rhetorical. But the 3 key elements of the daily visit, the patient needs to know: how am I doing? When do you need to see me again? Do you appreciate me? And do you appreciate me? And that has nothing to do with conversation. It has everything to do with paying attention to that person every single time they're in your office, making them feel like they are the most important person in the entire world in that moment, because they are, because they should be. And if you're thinking about anyone or anything else while they're on your table, I'm not going to say you're wrong, but you're off.
We'll help you train world-class CAs, give you access to a support system of doctors that have many, many years of experience. When I first joined Pinnacle 12 years ago, the most amazing thing was being able to go to any person in the room, introduce yourself, and ask for help. That person, 99% of the time, would give you their phone number and say, call me or text me anytime. You can do that to anybody in this room. Okay, that's the type of environment that and culture that has been created here. So it's really something special.